Okay, today we're going to go over how to make a shirt and tie using a dollar bill. Our first fold we're going to do is going to be lengthwise, folding it in half. Make sure that the crease is pretty tight, and then you want to go ahead, open that back up, fold it into quarters. You want to do both sides. Make sure that you're getting the creases pretty tight. Okay? Now open that back up and pick one of your sides, and you're going to make a triangle. Just like a paper airplane, corner to center line. Alright, once you have your triangle, you're going to fold your triangle down along this edge here. So you're going to have point into the center of the line here. Now this is what is going to form our tie. And we're going to take where the white meets the green and come up diagonal on both edges, and that's what's going to make our tie here. We don't want to come all the way to the center. We want to come just slightly over from the center. So take and fold. I like to pinch it right at that point there. Come over to the edge, piece at a time. Don't worry about going over that. If you go over it, it's not going to make too big of a deal. But you do want to make that crease a good crease. Do the same thing on the other side. Make sure that's a good crease. Alright. Fold that back down. You're going to tuck the dollar right underneath that tie so that the tie sticks out. And smash it down. Make sure you crease the edges. That tie is going to be right in the center of the dollar. Now we want to fold our quarters back. And lift that tie and tuck the edges underneath the dollar. So this part down here on the opposite end of the tie is what's going to form our collar. We're going to want to fold that edge up to where it's just showing a little bit of the green from the other side. Take that edge and fold it to the bottom of the tie. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close. Alright, here's where the collar comes in. We're going to take this point here, come to our center line. It's easier, I think, if you start from the bottom. Make yourself a little line and start that fold. And bring that collar to the center and complete the fold. Same thing on this side. Collar to center. Now you want them close up at the top here, almost touching. If they're overlapping a little, that's okay, because that's what's going to hide your tie. Alright, now that we have the collar, time to go and make the arms. To make the arms, I'm going to open this back up, and you're going to peel this first layer up and come over to this part of the dollar right underneath the collar here and make a crease just like that. You want to do the same on the other side. This step isn't necessary, it just makes folding the dollar a little bit easier. Alright, once you have those two creases, take your finger and hold that dollar bill out and fold it underneath. Okay, you want to do the same for this side. So now we have our collar and our two arms. Okay, our tie make sure your tie gets stuck underneath there and fold everything over, and you want to line up the edges of your tie with the line from the back of the shirt. Okay, when you make that fold, you're going to notice that your tie end is a little bit higher than the shirt back. And that's going to bring your tie all the way up here, and fold your collar over the back of it. Lift these edges up a little, and you want to work your tie into the middle of that collar. Once you get it in position, fold everything, smash it down. And there we have the shirt and tie.